Bregenz is what every set designer dreams of creating. Everybody wants to work at Bregenz. The photographs of Bregenz are now dispersed around the world because of social media, because of the internet. Everybody knows. They know the big bust. They know the cafe table. These images have penetrated the culture. So everybody's aware of them. And it's an extraordinary opportunity to create architecture that endures for 2 years as a piece of scenery. In my studies at Bregenz, which I have studied closely, I know every single design, I've looked at every single video, my feeling is the ones that have most impacted on me are the ones that really play with the surreal, that say, what happens if I put a book or a skeleton, or if I put a giant chair or a giant table or a huge bust? What happens if I put that in this extraordinary lake nature setting? So playing with scale was very important to me, and I think all humans respond to the surreal. Everybody responds to playing with scale, and it's always fascinating to people to see a giant hand and a small human being, so I wanted to start from there. Well, it was a process of iteration. I started with many different gestures. I had the cloak of a toreador swirling. I had a bull with its horns. I had a dancer. There was a flower. We went through many. And in the end, we almost, in a spirit of exasperation, threw a souvenir packet of cards from Seville airport tourist shop into the air. And we realized this gesture of chance, of taking a chance, of looking for liberty, of looking for freedom, of saying, what happens if I throw up all the rules? What happens if I tear up the rule book, if I throw everything in the air? Where will it land? And that gesture seemed to be absolutely right for this piece. It's quite a technological feat and an engineering feat to make something so heavy look so light, and to make something so structured look so free of structure, to do a very different job to most theatre teams in that they're not really making theatre, they're making architecture, they're making public sculpture. They have to deal with the wind, the rain for 2 years. That's very difficult, and the team here have done it really well. This is most comparable to the work I do in stadia. So if I'm designing a big concert in a stadia, they will perform in the rain. They have to perform, in a stadium, usually 90,000 people have turned up, and they've come to see a performance. You're not going to cancel it if it's raining. So if you're Beyonce, you're going to play, you're going to sing, you're going to dance in the rain, in heels. You just have to do it, and you're going to get wet, and the audience is going to get wet. And there's a joy to that, actually. And that's the beauty of working here in nature. What I learned, I have to say, is the most important thing is that you fall in love with that performer. And ultimately, whatever I do, whatever Casper Holton and we do for the Bühnenbild, in the end, it's all on the shoulders of that performer.